Hey guys, welcome back to Comedy Trap House News. It's your boy Marvin Telp. It is officially time to leave Earth because we have lost our rabid ass minds down here. Just released, Boston University has a full report, a leak, that they have created a stronger COVID-19 virus. Why? I'm not sure why, but apparently what they've done, they've taken the spike protein from the Omicron strain and put it on to the original, the OG, the nigga that's a killer. Gang signs. Rolling 60s. Rolling 19s. Anyway, that has created a new Omicron strain. And so what they're saying is at Boston University, no, we didn't make a more deadlier strain. The OG's a killer. But Omicron, which wasn't really a killer, more contagious, kind of passive, is now a killer. That makes sense. And here's the real issue. If the news article leaked, how soon until COVID 2024 leaks from them dickheads? But for those of us who have to stay on Earth and deal with this, here's a bit of good news. Joe Biden has officially announced the release of the student loan forgiveness application process. You can now begin the process of getting rid of that $10,000 student loan, $20,000 if you got a Pell Grant. Not bragging, just giving people the facts. One of those things is it's really important to kind of get on top of this now because student loan interest rates compound daily. That's kind of why student loans are the bane of everyone's existence. So the faster you can get your application done, the faster and more effective it'll be in your long-term process for paying off your student loans. So yeah, you can continue watching this, shrink us, put us up in the corner, and then click on www.studentaid.gov. Again, studentaid.gov. Handle your goddamn business. More good news. I think you guys will let me know if this is good news. McDonald's has officially announced that some of its branches will be carrying Krispy Kreme donuts. You heard it here first, folks. McDonald's will be selling Krispy Kreme, and that has officially turned them into the devil, because there's no way in hell they should be allowed to bring you in with the delicious, warm, glazed Krispy Kreme donut. I mean, I'm going. I'm only gonna go though to see if it's the same quality as like Krispy Kreme when you get it from the store and it's warm, and it's one of the best bites you will ever have. Can you imagine a 10-piece nugget, some throwback trans fat fries, a Sprite, because McDonald's has the best Sprite in the business. I don't even drink soda, but let's be honest. McDonald's got the best Sprite in the business, and then to finish that off with a Krispy Kreme donut. That sounds amazing. Or it is the devil himself.
So you like donuts, eh?
One of the things it has made McDonald's an absolute killer. And speaking of killers, suspected serial killer, that might have been too light of a transition, right? We are really going into a nigga that killed multiple people. Anyway, suspected serial killer, Wesley Brownlee, which sounds like a fake ass name, but it is his name. Wesley Brownlee was apprehended. He's allegedly killed 6 people. And this is tragic in its own right, because why do we have all these goddamn Ring doorbells and surveillance everywhere and cell phone? Like, we're still getting abducted? Serial killers are still serialing? It's a tragic situation because 6 people have lost their lives. And the reason why we actually have a beat on who this guy is because his 7th victim, Natasha Latour, was shot but did not die. And so because she survives, we have now someone who can identify Wesley Brownlee and put his dumb ass behind bars for a long time. And that way we can save a couple victims. Because America, we've been in serial killer mode recently. Like, we're watching Dahmer and thinking it's the best thing on the planet. It's a little weird of a show, and he was eating niggas, and Martin was absolutely right.
Dahmer tripping, just sitting around eating black people like it ain't no thing. Yeah. Watching cops and shit.
But these are real people, real families, and this is a real tragedy. Speaking of people losing touch with reality, Kanye West. I know. Don't talk about Kanye. Don't give him the time of day. Fuck Kanye. You're right. But this has to be spoken on, and it's for this reason alone. He went on Drink Champs, got drunk, which he probably should just be on meds, and I'm sure meds and alcohol, those meds and alcohol don't mix well. Anyway, he goes on Drink Champs, and he proceeds to make insensitive comments about George Floyd. And the fact that he says, if you look, we're not even showing him on the clip, fuck him. But he says that if you look, the cop's knee wasn't even on his neck like that. All of us sat down and watched this 9-minute snuff film, and we know exactly where the knee was, and we know the cause of death. Kanye West is at this point spreading misinformation and sensitive information, and it's dangerous. Like, not just,
oh my God, Kanye's being wild and he's calling Pete Davidson Skeet Davidson,
which I laughed at. I chuckled. We all chuckled a little bit. Skeet Davidson is a great nickname, but that's besides the point. What he's doing to the right wing is he's actually empowering them, because now they have a black guy who is confirming their thoughts.
I knew goddamn well that knee didn't kill that nigga. It had to be fentanyl. Kanye West said it.
They've never listened to a Kanye song once, okay? They don't know what The Glory is. One of my favorite goddamn songs. They don't know that. All they get is the glory of hearing Kanye confirm their racist ass beliefs. You have to look at a party or a group of individuals that's already been quite emboldened by fucking flame hair Cheeto. Now they're getting confirmation from someone that is black. Someone who can sit there and say, hey, George Floyd was fake. Hey, the Jews has got a plot to take over the world. And they're going, yes. Because that's what they want. They want to hear this so that they can protect America and be patriots. Yes, it's another January 6th clip. Because until these motherfuckers are locked up for treasonous, I'm going to remind everyone every day that these niggas attacked the government and got to go home. Well, some of them. Too many of them. Kanye West has now been kicked off of Twitter. He's been kicked off of IG. So what does a billionaire brat do? Decide to buy a right-wing social media platform. So now, what will he be doing? He will be putting out his wild-ass theories directly to his new fan base. And it's just time, ladies and gentlemen, that we cancel Kanye West. Even My Dark Twisted Fantasy, which is a fantastic album, and I'm gonna listen to it one more time this week, and then I'm out of Kanye business. I'm deleting everything. I'm giving him the R. Kelly pariah treatment. One song a month, and that's it. Fuck him.
Not the graduation.
Even the graduation, dog. I'm sorry.
Damn.
I know. So the reason why this becomes a problem is because now we go to Maryland, where they have just enacted their Emmett Till alert. Emmett Till alert? Marvin, what is that? So the Emmett Till alert is an Amber Alert for black people. It's a modern day Green Book. So what happens is now that police and government forces are now tracking these assholes, and they're looking up social media, and they're searching for attacks and all these other things, the state of Maryland felt it was important to start a alert so that they could alert people, black people, if we were in danger. This is why the Kanye shit is dangerous. And so this past week, the Emmett Till alert was on its highest one, and it was for child care centers. So every child care center in the state of Maryland had to be extra vigilant about some fucking crazy ass right-wing individual coming in and attacking the babies. I'm just, as Malcolm said, by any means necessary at this point. But with Kanye giving support to this type of rhetoric, we're going to see more and more of these things. And I know a lot of times, like I said, we feel like this is a very individualistic thing. It's black versus white. It's this versus that. Please understand, blacks might be in the forefront. Jews, you are never too far behind us. You are a sneeze away from being public enemy number one again. Let's be smart. Let's be vigilant. And also, as a member of the Black Coalition, we are willing to trade Kanye West for Monix and the wash machine from Semi-Pro. Also here from Comedy Trap House, we want to give our sincerest apologies to the Floyd family, who are dealing with this tragedy every day and now have to deal with hearing someone like Kanye West say such dumb shit. And all I'm going to say to the Floyd family is Alex Jones of InfoWars is now obligated to pay the families of Sandy Hook $965 million for spreading misinformation about Sandy Hook. All I'm saying is Alex Jones was found liable in a court of law to pay $965 million to the families of the victims of the Sandy Hook massacre because he spread misinformation. Do what you will with that information. And not to leave this newscast on such a fucking note, we're gonna pick you up, pick your spirits up. Midterm election season is in full swing, and as you know, it's been out of pocket. From pussy popping on a handstand to Herschel Walker, Texas Ranger, and now this.
Len, no one can drain it like you.
That was Monix. We just got him on the team. We're gonna work it out. He didn't mean to say that. Mike Itkes, who is running for Manhattan Congress, released a sex tape. I'll say it again. Mike Itkes, not to be confused with Stanley Ipkiss, Mask, one of my favorite movies, released a sex tape as his campaign. It is the most PC, terrible sex tape you've ever seen. We've only watched it here because, again, we have to report to the people. But in the beginning, I've never seen such a disclaimer. This woman says, I am not here by non-choice. We got tested together. We did this, we did that. I am here by my own free will. Ma'am, the sex tape was only 13 minutes. Your dissertation was 5. The next 2 minutes is y'all just making out. Sir, that is not an advertising piece. You can't sit here and say I'm sex positive when your sex is negative. Not that I watched the whole thing. I'm just saying. We've gotten to the point now where politics has turned into the homecoming king and queen instead of people who are making laws that affect our everyday life. Folks, stop. Pay the fuck attention. I don't care where your political party is, right? If you're conservative or liberal, independent, libertarian, I don't care. We gotta hold the people we're putting in office fucking accountable for doing the job that we've put them in office to do, because when they don't do the fucking job, society crumbles. And as society crumbles, we get more and more shit necessary, like an Emmett Till alert. Come on, people. Let's do better, and let's make them better. What you should not do is look like this on a sex tape that you're trying to get elected to office. Now, to be fair, I don't want to body shame anyone here, but I guess people feel the same way about Tenoch Huerta, who will be playing Namor in the upcoming Black Panther 2 movie. And they're coming at him hard, and they're saying he doesn't have the body of a super villain. So much so that even one of the artists who created Namor posted a picture of him bucket ball naked next to Tenoch, and was like, I shouldn't look better than him. Sir, don't be a fucking hater. We know you auditioned for the role, and they looked at your 60-year-old ass and told you to sit the fuck back down and draw this goddamn cartoon. Don't be a hater. But it goes to the point of, we're in a society where we are looking at people and saying, we can't body shame this person, but we can body shame this person. Right, Emmanuel?
Yep.
And so we just need to get to the point where if the person can do the job, let them do the job. Making sure that whatever our bodies look like, we're healthy. Because that's the bottom line in all of this, is being healthy. Like avoiding McDonald's greatest treason. Get thee behind me, Satan! And moving to a positive, healthy future. And part of that health will be holding our elected officials to some sort of accountability. Because this shit is out of pocket. We are electing people into office not because they're popular. We need to make sure that the people we're putting in office are doing what we're putting them in office to do. Create the laws, take care of our city and our citizens. Because the potholes down on Lenox Avenue ain't been fixed yet. Get your shit together. And thank you for coming with us and taking this ride on the bumpy ass road that is life in America. From Comedy Trap House News, it's your boy Marvin. Peace.